Now to Coldwater, where Jeff Titus has been released from prison.
You can see him there right now, embracing someone.
Potentially a family member. Our Ken Colker is there as well. We also know that the sons of a detective who originally worked on his case are there. They were there yesterday, and Ken Colker interviewed them. It's important that they are there today because their dad thought he was innocent.
They were part of the detective team that originally cleared him as a suspect pretty early on in that investigation. You can see Ken there talking to him now. Ken first looked into this story back in 2017, taking a look, and we're going to take a listen in live right now.
I've been in there just a shake, and then I thought maybe it was going to happen again today. I just been sitting in there making cards. That's all I've been doing. Occupy time, stay out of trouble and everything. And I got tens of thousands of cards I made. And scratch art.
Jeff.
Oh.
Kevin Fitzpatrick.
Kevin Oh, hi, Kevin. Red Marble Media. The boss. Thank you.
So what do you got to say? I mean, you're breathing some free air.
It's been 22 years waiting for this day, and it should never have happened in the first place. And I'm just overstatic and enjoyed to finally be out where I can get out and do something. And I want to see my grandkids. I haven't seen them. I want to go see them. They love my cards. I sent them some cards I made. I said, you can sell them if you want. And they said, no, Grandpa, we want them. We love them. So
what do you say to these? I mean, you're surrounded by some heroes.
Yes, I am. And I've been thanking them. I've been telling them in my emails and my phone calls. I said, like, Jacinda and Susan, what they did busted everything wide open. And it got me out. The court system, I just needs change. I mean, I'm just about speechless.
I mean, basically, the judge's ruling is that you don't have a conviction anymore.
Right, as I understand it. And
you're clear.
Yeah, I'm cleared.
Cleared of these two murders.
Because I didn't do them. I offered it when the integrity unit contacted me on an interview. I offered to take truth serum. I offered to take hypnosis. I offered to take an extensive polygraph to show that I was innocent, because I am. I did not do it.
Show he didn't do it, never could have done it.
Yeah.
That means there were two original detectives,
Ballard and Wiersma,
who cleared you.
Right.
And then went to bat for you with the Michigan Innocence Clinic.
Yes. And then there was also...
I mean, are those two guys your heroes?
Yes, they are. But Roy's not here because he died last year, January 8th. His sons are right there waiting to see me.
Yeah.
And then Wiersma, like I say, he's in Arizona. And then there's also Detective Matherson. He's the one that was on the cold case and said, no, this guy is innocent, and they took him off my case.
So Detective Ballott's sons are here.
Yes.
Jeff,
Jim,
on behalf of my dad, Roy Ballott, I am Dan Ballott, his son, and this is my brother, James Ballott.
Okay, Jeff. Pleased to meet you.
My mom's so proud. I know we're out right now. I told her. She's crying.
I knew I was going to get out.
And she told me, we knew you were going to get out for 21 years.
Yeah.
You should have never been there.
Yep.
And my mother wanted me to make sure to let you know that she's decided not to faint and fall over dead because she told you she was going to.
Because I said I wanted to hug her. I can't hug her if you do that to me.
You will.
Okay,
you will get that time.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
It's so good to see you out.
You're free.
This should have never happened.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Got my glasses off.
We're here on his behalf today.
Yes, thank you.
We get a picture of one little thing. We brought our dad's badges with us.
Hang on to that.
From this. That we're so proud of my dad that what he was trying to do for you the whole time.
Yes.
He knew from the day that he took your case, he knew you were innocent, and he maintained that. He knew that the whole time.
And he has all my letters I wrote him.
He does absolutely every one of them. We brought some of them with just to show them off.
Yeah. I'll have to relive some of the things I've gone through.
Well, we're going to have some time to talk.
I know we
lots
are.
of it.
Yes.
So,
and I'm going to be giving you some cards and some scratch art.
We've got our share of them. Thank you. You just enjoy your freedom.
Okay, you've been watching. That is Jeffrey Titus after being released from prison for being. Oh, we're going to go back live. He's talking once again to Ken Kolker.
And can you talk about what they did for you?
They went through the process. They come up and see me in June of 2012. And then I was transferred down here in December of 2012. And they took my case. They started going through it. Everything I could do to help them and stuff, I gave them. You know, and they bent over backwards. I went through numerous students over this 10 years.
About 35.
Yeah, 35 students in over 10 years. And some of them I remember. Some of them I've got my JP5 player. I've got every email that was ever sent to me from the Innocence Clinic. And
did you think this would ever happen?
I had my doubts because I'd call them, I said, anything new? And I say, then I just turned around and I started calling, well, what's the bad news today? And then the day the good news come, Alexis, who's not here, Naomi and Olivia turned around and Alexis said, hey, Jeff, Naomi and Olivia are with me. I said, you got good news for me? And they said, yeah. And I started bawling because I knew what was going to happen then.
But you had to spend. Can you talk about what last night was like? I mean, I can't even imagine.
I bawled a lot. I just literally shook. I was crying so much because, and then I was worried it was going to happen again today.
Another delay.
Another delay. And I said, I don't have any luck. I had luck with these people that are around me and stuff. Oh, sorry. I have luck with them, but I just felt like I just kept losing.
And yet here you are.
And here I am.
Yeah.
And I'm still can't hardly believe it.
Can you talk about how it feels, though? I mean,
it feels good.
You're outside of that concertina
when she
wire.
hugged me,
you're outside of that concertina wire.
When she hugged me, I told her to pinch me to make sure I was real. To know, because I didn't know if I was dreaming. And it feels so good to be outside that facility. I mean, I've been there for over 10 years. I've gone through a lot here and stuff. I've made a lot of friends. But all the officers would come up to me, why are you still here? Why are you still here? And I mean, I can't answer it. It just...
Can you talk about, just really quickly, about the system? The system that put you here?
The system that put me here,
Yeah, I think that's for another day.
Because...
Yeah. Jeff, I think we should...
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who want to see you, Jeff.
Yeah.
And I think we should...
I think you can.
Focus
You've been
on the good here.
Like I say, I'll get with you.
All right.
And stuff. And but I really thank you for that article back in 2017.
Finally.
And that was the start of it. And then I
Some really emotional moments this morning in Coldwater. That was absolutely incredible.
Watching him get out of prison for the first time in some 20 years. So he's been released now. We'll have much more of this story throughout the day.
Yeah. We'll be right back.